Yo, S4J about to hit you guys with some trading card game matches real early, yo. We in your face like a step team, son. And we do it like, oh, oh, come on. You guys act like you've never been to a step team competition, man. Oh, no. Anyway, before I begin commentating on this video a little bit more, I want to take a brief moment of appreciation to my big buddy, son, Nova Ray, yo. Yo, he was like, yo, Kashif, son, I don't even play this game online, man. What you doing, son? He have all my cards, son. Yo, I got that Karam, I got that collector, son. It don't matter, son. I don't play, man. I don't play this game, son. I was like, yo, word. Son, I don't want them. I don't want them. He was like, all right, fine. I'll just give them. No. I was just kidding. Oh, come on. I need them. Yo, in all honesty, guys, son, that was amazing. I would never expect that. He was like, yo, Kashif, honestly. So, in all honesty, thank you, Nova Ring. I'm very appreciative of that. And in spite of that, I will definitely use your cards, of course. He gave me the ends, too. So, a little bit more about this battle. Hence why you guys clicked this video, right? I'm here talking about nonsense. We should be here talking about this particular battle. So, what's going on is, he has a grass deck. And it appears that he has, like, Axogore and Jumpluff. And or some Flora, which like some Flora gains him access to like big threats like the Axagor and the Jumpluff. I know about those Jumpluffs, man. Oh my gosh, I had like a crash course against one of those decks, man. It was not a pretty sight, man. Jumpluff doing mad work on my team, seriously. So I gotta do something really quickly, man. I know this guy gets like insta access to like mad grass types in his deck, man, thanks to some Flora that he's about to have, and or this Trapias on the field. I gotta at least slow this thing down. I have the Vanillish, which could actually potentially cause paralysis on his Trapias, but you know, it doesn't necessarily look like I'm gonna be drawing a water type energy anytime soon. I guess I have Bill, but then you know, to add insult to injury, yo, this guy gets like 2 heads, which is able to get 2 grass types. Some Flora's coming. Oh shit, foreshadowing. But you know, that was kind of pretty obvious there. But he also gets a Skiploom, which would I guess he doesn't necessarily have a rare candy as of yet, or if he runs a rare candy at all in this particular deck. And he probably might have a Jumpluff already in his hand. So thankfully, I'm able to draw into a water energy, attach that onto Vanillish real quick. Ice Beam, get a freeze hacks. Come on. Ah, it failed. So now next turn he's gonna be able to get another grass type that he would potentially normally get. As opposed to if I was able to get a Tails, I could slow down the momentum of his grass type deck a little bit, just a tad, a little bit. But it doesn't even matter because he's like, hey, Sunflora's on the field. Like, that's all I gotta do. So he gets a Shelmet from Sunflora's ability from his deck. We're gonna play that real quickly, obviously. The one frightening thing about his deck is that all of his guys, with the exception of Sunflora, which I'm looking at now for clarity, the exception of Sunflora, all of his guys only need that one energy in order to inflict their most devastating attacks. It's like, yo, my deck is like try hard, son. It's like, yo, I need like 4, 5, 6 different energies, man, to keep my momentum going. Son, his guys do it in like one energy, like effortlessly, man. Like, you want to go Super Saiyan 3, whatever, power up. I don't need to scream anymore. Like, remember the reference of that when Goku went Super Saiyan the first time or whatever? Oh, whatever. We're not here to talk about Dragon Ball Z, son. Stick to the video, Kashif. Anyway, the scary thing now is about to begin. Like, he evolves his Shelmet into an Assalgore and then his Skiploom into a Jumpluff. Look at his back row, man. It's staring at me like King Isaiah, son. He's like, yo, which of you pathetic worms dares to challenge me? I should have a picture of Shao Kahn. There we go. A picture of Shao Kahn. Perfect. But anyway, he's gonna have another Hoppet, right? I'm just gonna get a time to mow. Not anytime, not a moment too soon. I'm just gonna inflict some damage onto the Trapias because, man, you're getting too much grass type Pokemon, man. You need to go. So I'm just gonna get my first prize, which is a dual ball, which I guess is my substitute because I forgot to put my damn catchers in. Actually, no, I have catchers in this deck, so I don't even know why I still have the dual balls. I was running dual balls for kind of a substitute for my catchers until I get catchers, and no, not catchers. I mean collectors. Until I get collectors, and then now since I have collectors, I failed to take out the dual balls. Proper editing, Kashif, perfect. But He's just gonna inflict that major mega 60 damage onto me, and I'm just gonna evolve my my Flaffy into an Ampharos. I'm thinking I should probably save my double scoop ice cream for later on, especially since I do have that eel now. So since I have an electrical kind of energy attached onto Vanillux actually, I can retreat it and then recover it back onto the ice creams while it's on the bench. So that'll actually be a better play as opposed to trying to risk the freeze and end up getting two tails, which happens very common for me. So now I'm just gonna retreat, like I said before. I was thinking about actually attacking, which is I might be behind in my video because okay, I decided to inflict some damage onto that, and then next turn I'm decided to retreat. That's what I want to do. I want to wait a turn to accumulate energies onto the second Kyurem, and or maybe the first Kyurem also that I have on the benches, because I noticed that all of his Pokemon share one major thing, and that is their hit points have 90 HP. Now that's very significant in this case, considering that I do have Kyurems on my bench, so I could do Glaciate 3 times and get, knock out a lot of his threats back there. So I'm just gonna probably take advantage of that fact, retreat my Vanillux just in case my plan happens to fail a little bit. I'm just gonna accumulate accumulate energies on the Vanillage, because if I accumulate any energies on the Kyurem, it'll be wasted, being that Glaciate requires 2 water energies and 1 colorless. It makes no sense having a psychic and an electric energy on the Kyurem unless I'm just using it solely for Outrage. So now I'm just gonna get 2 water energies from my deck, attach it onto the Kyurem with psychic energies, enabling it later on to come in and glaciate his entire squad that he has. So out is the Alcegor, right, which also forces him to want to switch out into his Jumpluff that he has on the field now. He gets another Jumpluff thanks to the Sunflora ability. He evolves his his Skiploom that he has out, switches out his newly evolved Skiploom, and finishes off my Ampharos in one go. What the hell? So anyway, I'm thinking about whether I should bring in my ice cream cone. But I'm like, something that doesn't even make any kind of freaking sense. I mean, the odds of you drawing a water type a water type energy will be like slim to none, actually, since I only run like maybe 7 in this deck. But it's like, let me just switch into Kyurem now, and then actually inflict damage onto his back row. I'm more concerned about his back row than the actual threat that's on the field at the moment. And I know that the actual threat is more so on the Pokemon that are currently in play. So I can actually knock out that Axelgor, dwindling down the potential damage output that the Jumpluff may be able to inflict onto Kyurem. So, also, on top of that, inflicting 30 damage to everything else. So I get access to another prize, which happens to be, oh, thank God, a freaking energy surge. So that is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. That's looking pretty good. So in order to accumulate damage on my Kyurem, I think he's going to have to play another Pokemon, which he does. He gets the Shelmet that he just got from, he plays the Shelmet that he just got from the Sunflora ability, right? But that's still not enough to knock down my Kyurem, and he knows that. So he's going to go for the Leaf Guard to dwindle down potential damage that my Kyurem might inflict onto the active Pokemon. Not that it's going to knock it out, but, Jumpluff will stay on the field for another turn if I'm, if I'm looking to knock out that particular Jumpluff on the field. But I'm more concerned about the Jumpluff that he has out. More concerned about the guys in the back row. So now I draw another energy. I draw another electric energy, which is amazing, because I was thinking about maybe I should probably risk it a little bit and then, play Engineer's Adjustments, risk the energy that I'll be able to get from the energy surge thanks to the card that I got from my prizes, and then draw 4 cards, see what I get. But, I don't necessarily have to do that. I could discard electric energy, attach it onto the eel, so that maybe if he plays catcher, being that the eel does have a retreat cost of 2, I could probably, attach another energy on the eel and then bring back in Cure in order to do another Glaciate. In this case, he cannot avoid my Glaciate at this moment. I already actually won the game, because if he knocks out this Kyurem that he does next turn, I'm gonna be able to bring in the Kyurem that I have in my bench, being that I have another water energy in my hand. I could attach that onto Kyurem and then knock out the guys that he has in the back row, since they accumulated 60 damage so far, thanks to the 2 Glaciates that I just did. So even if he catches out my other Kyurem, it doesn't necessarily make sense to do that, because the mass attack won't be able to knock it out. But if he catches out anything at this moment, it doesn't even matter, because I have the energies enough in my hand that's sufficient for the retreat course, so I could bring back in the Kyurems. I think I just repeated myself. But anyway, this is definitely a great hella scary game. I'm checking the damage output. I'm beating. My heart is beating. It's like, hey, Kashif, why don't you just call the final attack? Because hell, I'm hella scared. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing anymore. It's like, you know, it's like one of those close games that, you know, you just that one little mistake that you might be able to do, or that one mistake that you just might have done may change the whole output of the game. It's just one of those close games, and I'm able to get a quad kill. And I'm sorry, I'm just filibustering between my words and stuttering and all this other bad stuff, commentary stuff, because it's just like, wow, what the hell? Seriously. But anyway, that was actually a great game. Viewers, do not forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and peace. What you doing?